Gentlemen, listen, gentlemen. This is for the 2 and 29 match, okay? The winner is the 29 entrant in the Nightmare Rumble. The loser is number 2. I'll draw the first one.
Yeah, make sure you get something good.
Shut up. Come on, let's see it.
Back up, guys. First up, Melvin Maximus.
Yeah. Of course. Should buy it from him. Shit.
All right, second up, Jay Bradley.
Nerd. Just marvelous. I won't be alone.
Save it for the ring, guys. Save it for the ring.
Professional wrestling, a sport driven by competition, heart, desire, and passion.
You want me to sprint, you want me to run, and I can't go on. Second wind's coming, blood starts pumping. I was never nothing, no, not nothing. Never say never. Out from the dust, got better. Fell up, buried like a treasure. I will never give up. Done with the hiccups, I'm a man on a mission. A man with a vision. When dreams come alive, whips don't survive. Will I cross that line? Time will tell. This is my life. Since I was a boy, I've known that voice. Now I'm a man, I've made my choice. I'm going all the way. I'm giving everything. No room for compromise. Willing to sacrifice. This time I come alive.
This is OVW. Today's stars, tomorrow's superstars.
Hello everyone and welcome into Davis Arena OVW Television on the air for the first live edition of OVW TV of a new year, and we are pressing our way, Shannon the Dude, toward the Saturday night special and the Nightmare Rumble.
That's right, the Nightmare Rumble is my favorite event of the entire year. We start with 2 competitors in the ring, and we go all the way to 30. Every 2 minutes, another competitor comes in. The only way to be eliminated is to go over the top rope and onto the floor. And Gilbert, we already know who number 30 is. We already know who number 1 is. But what about the rest of them, huh?
We're going to find out, everybody, or many of the people in between in this hour. Number 1, Leonis Khan. Number 30, Jax Dane. That's thanks to some meddling to our OVW heavyweight champion, Justin Smooth. But pick matters so much. Position matters so much. Who's going to be 2? Who's going to be 29? We're going to find out right now in our open contest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with Nightmare Rumble implications. The winner will earn the number 29 spot in this year's Nightmare Rumble, and the loser will have to enter at number 2. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the East End villain, Josh Ashcraft, this is Jay Bradley.
As you watch this live in the Louisville market, the Nightmare Rumble is going down 4 nights from tonight, January the 11th, right here in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdville Road in Louisville, Kentucky. And here is coming a man that would like nothing more to be the one standing tall at the end of it all. The big, bad Jay Bradley.
And he very well could be, Gilbert, the boomstick with the East End villain, Josh Ashcraft, by his side. It's going to be hard to get Jay Bradley out of here, I can tell you that, for the Rumble.
Again, the winner of the Rumble becomes the Midland number 1 contender. Jay Bradley, 6'5", 285. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get him out of the Rumble. You could say that again.
I thought this was a non-smoking arena. He's got a cigar in his mouth. Why don't you go up there and tell him it's not smoking?
Mr. Marvelous, Melvin Maximus.
Well, and that's what makes Jay Bradley so dangerous in this Rumble, because he's the kind of superstar who never met a rule that he didn't want to break.
I know it. That's why I love him.
Here comes another former OVW champion that would like nothing more than to soar back to the top of the ranks here at OVW. I'm talking about the Marvelous one himself, Mr. Marvelous, Melvin Maximus.
He's another one that's going to be tough to get over those top ropes.
Living a marvelous engagement with Ms. Marvelous. Of course, that happened when we got engaged back on our September 11th.
I didn't. You know what? I'm glad I didn't.
It must be lost.
Nobody's going to go to that wedding anyway, Gilbert. I'm going. It's going to look like an empty arena match at their wedding, I can promise you that. Oh, now he wants to say something, huh?
Cut the music. Before we get down to business, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you the absolute most beautiful, most powerful, a queen among queens, the one, the only, the lovely Miss Marvelous.
Give me a break. You mean Miss Marvelous gets her own introduction, but Josh Ashcraft doesn't?
She is the apple of Melvin Maximus's eye. And a powerhouse, to say the least. I mean, can you imagine? You ever see the videos that these two post on social media of a workout?
I've seen them. I've seen them.
Gym?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you better be careful.
Hey, cut the
Talking
music.
bad about Ms. Marvelous.
Cut
She'll
the
break you in
music.
half.
Luckily, I don't think she can hear me
I
from
don't
here.
know, maybe she's not ready.
What?
Music, man, hit the music.
Ms. Marvelous, just a bit fashionably late.
I think she's a bit ashamed to come out here to be in the presence of Mr. Marvelous, if you ask me.
Again, keep running your mouth.
I mean, with a guy like Jay Bradley out here, Mr. Marvelous pales in comparison.
Hold on.
Ah, yeah!
Marvelous very concerned about Ms. Marvelous. And
Hey, you know, apparently Jay Bradley's the type of guy who will hit a man with glasses.
hey, guys in back, can we get a check-in on if anybody can find Ms. Marvelous, if she's Mr. Q or whatnot?
I think she was backstage taking a drink, and then the toilet seat fell down and hit her on top of the head.
You are full of them. Whenever Ms. Marvelous shows up, she's going to be coming right for you, Shannon the Dude. But nonetheless, this is for prime positioning in the Nightmare Rumble. The Rumble coming up this Saturday night. Saturday night special, January the 11th here in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road, Louisville, Kentucky. The winner of this match gets the number 29 spot. The loser gets number 2.
That's the difference from being in there for maybe an hour to just a few minutes.
Right, indeed.
A huge advantage. And look at this.
And both of these guys are big Hoss-type athletes. Neither one of them wants to go into the Rumble in the opening of the match.
No doubt about it. And either one of these guys would be very, very dangerous at that 29 position. You don't want a fresh Jay Bradley or, a fresh Mr. Marvelous coming in at number 29.
That's 285 pounds down on the torso of Mr. Marvelous, but he's out in 2. And you got to wonder, how can Melvin fully focus on this match with the absence of Miss Marvelous at ringside?
You got to think she's here somewhere in the arena. Again, I think she's ashamed to show up. I don't think she wants to be out here.
Ashamed.
Yeah.
Really? Ashamed?
Yeah. I mean, look at Mr. Marvelous. He's in the presence of greatness right now with Jay Bradley and Josh Ashcraft out here.
Jay Bradley, a former 2-time OVW heavyweight champion, but he has not been the heavyweight champion in OVW for the better part. Cover here, shoulders on the mat, for more than a decade.
But guess what? It's a new decade. It's 2020. What happened in the last decade doesn't matter.
Could Bradley, who calls himself the best heavyweight in the world, the heavy-handed hired hitman of the legacy of brutality, soar back to the top of the ranks in OVW
Absolutely. And
in 2020?
If you thought he was dangerous before, like I mentioned, he's got Josh Ashcraft out here just stalking, lingering around.
Ashcraft, the kind of guy who's often charged with aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting?
Yeah, never afraid to do enough to distract but not disqualify. Anything to give his talent or his superstar, his man, the upper hand. Hold on here, Maximus looking at the lights, but again, he is out in 2.
Don't be talking bad about Josh Ashcraft. He hasn't done a single thing out here that's been illegal.
Folks, if you were watching this at home, we invite you to check out the OV Wrestling website. That's ovwrestling.com. where tickets are available now to the Nightmare Rumble.
And I promise you, you will want to be here for the Nightmare Rumble. It is, in my opinion, the best event of the entire year here in OVW.
So we know 1 and we know 30. Leonis got the unfortunate position of being first. Jax Dane coming in last. At the end of this match, we'll know 2 and 29, but I love the fact that we don't know the innards, the guts, because the Rumble is where you see a superstar return. It's where you see a superstar break out. They make their debut. You never know who's going to come through the curtain.
That's right. OVW's got a rich history. We're talking about, 23 years of OVW? There's
Indeed.
a lot
The biggest
stars.
names in professional wrestling, Cena, Batista,
Yes.
CM Punk, Rhodes, you know it. The biggest names of professional wrestling cut their teeth right here in OVW and on OVW television.
How about Cody Rhodes giving OVW a shout out on Twitter just today?
Indeed. Mr. Marvelous is trying to put it together here. That's the first bit of offense that we've seen in this match out of Melvin Maximus, Shannon.
Yep, but you know, he picks and chooses. That's the thing about Melvin. You think that he's down and out, and all of a sudden he comes back with a flurry of offense, and next thing you know, you're looking up at the lights to a 3 count.
Here's the thing about Melvin Maximus. His offense is slow and methodical, but effective.
There you go.
That old saying goes, you don't have to be fancy to be effective. Pain is pain. And right now it looks like Jay Bradley is in it, Shannon.
Absolutely. It only takes 3 seconds to lose a match.
Window of opportunity open for 4M here. That's the power we're talking about. Puts Bradley on his back. The winner here gets spot number 29. It doesn't get much better in the Rumble, and Melvin's going for the patented Russian leg sweep. That's the way he wins his matches. And I guess Miss Marvelous is, no, that's not Miss Marvelous.
What?
But that's her dress. That's Amon. That's Satan's favorite sinner. What's he doing with the dress of Miss Marvelous? Where is she? What did he do?
What? Look out in the ring.
Melvin distracted.
Oh.
Here's your winner, earning the number 29 spot in the Nightmare Rumble, Jay Bradley.
Amon has been tormenting the Marvelous couple. What did he do with Melvin Maximus' fiance?
Well, I don't know where she is, but I know where she wasn't. She wasn't in that dress.
Well, here's what I do know. Melvin's going into the Rumble number 2, and Jay Bradley's 29. Back here in Davis Arena, OVW Television on the air live. That is DL3, the leader of the entourage, but he's coming out to somebody else's music here.
Yeah, I mean, he comes out shaking hands. When does he do that? Since when does that happen with DL3?
Well, DL's been a director without a star.
Hello, citizens of America. It's 2020, and with a new year brings new challenges and new changes. And my new challenge and change is become the official campaign manager for Callie Young's 2020 bid for presidency. That's right. Our very own Callie Young may one day be our very own president. But we're going to need every vote out there to get this. Regardless of the amount of teeth that you people have, you can still vote. I looked it up.
Did you hear
I
that?
can promise you one thing about this election and about this campaign, and there's going to be no collusion here, baby. However, I have some unfortunate news. Callie cannot be here this Saturday to fight for the OVW Women's Championship at the Nightmare Rumble
What a shame.
because she will be at the Iowa caucuses. And I know what you're thinking.
Oh, wait a minute.
Isn't Max the Impaler built like the state of Iowa? And yes, she is, but her votes do not count the same. I looked it up. A larger woman does not qualify for a larger vote. So with that being said, our efforts will be somewhere else this weekend. Thank you very much.
Just want to know the Iowa caucuses isn't until another 2 weeks.
Well,
It's not this weekend.
we can see what kind of campaign manager the DL3 is going to be. But he wouldn't be the first person from Hollywood to wade into politics.
Uh-oh. This is the one I don't think is going to be running for president anytime soon.
Straight out of the wasteland, here comes the OVW Women's Champion, Max the Impaler.
I would yell, maybe I get the hell out of Dodge. Uh-oh. Too late.
Yeah,
How do you think she's
Max,
going to vote?
Max speaks more with her actions than her words. This woman is walking dynamite. All power and explosive. But here comes the woman she defeated for the Women's Championship. Here comes Megan Bain. Bain may have just inadvertently saved DL3.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I see.
To thank her.
OVW's women's champion is trying to make a statement by picking on the biggest locker room.
Whoa! We're live! Censors on
You
your
want to
fingers.
fight somebody? Is that what you're looking for? Well, fight me right here, right now.
I've never seen Max the Impaler turn down a
No.
fight.
I'm sick of fighting you. You've had enough opportunity, Megan. Wait, I need an opponent for Saturday Night Special. When I beat you this Saturday, you are not allowed to challenge me ever again.
My last chance, huh? Well, you got yourself a deal. See you.
Next up, this is for you win and you're in. This match right here. If you win the match,
You
you're
win
in.
this match and you're in?
You're in. If you lose,
So it's me. This
you're
one's
out.
Pick me. That's my number.
Oh, wow, Ashton Cove.
Yes. What? You serious?
Ashton Cove. Randall Floyd.
Ooh. Hey. Real sorry, Ashton. Bro. Real sorry. Hammer! Take it easy. I have a plan.
Following contest is for the top 10 tumble for the Nightmare Battle Rumble. So the winner will receive a guaranteed bottom 10 entry in the Nightmare Rumble. Introducing first, Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Easy for Brittany Deveray to say this is a top 10 tumble for a spot in the Nightmare Rumble. The winner here will get one of the final 10 spots between 18 and 29 that's available. And here comes the winner of the 2019 Rumble in the Shotgun, Tony Gunn.
Well, if you could be in the last match and have a spot possibly for number 29, this is the second best thing. Be in the top 10. Which, if you ask me, it's going to be the guy we're looking at right now.
Well, when Tony Gunn won the Nightmare Rumble, it was life-changing. It was career-changing. He went on to defeat the Monster of This, successfully defended the championship against Sami Callihan, and really created international buzz for himself. Everybody's talking about the Shotgun.
Hey, it could happen once again this year. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. To be honest with you, I kind of want to know what number mine's going to be. I want to be in the top 10.
Just to be clear, you're saying you're going to
And
be
his
in the Rumble,
opponent,
Shannon.
Drew
You never know what
Hernandez.
may happen, you know. In the Rumble, anything can happen. I have not officially announced yet. I'll make my decision on Saturday.
The Mayan Mauler, Drew Hernandez, on his way to the ring here. And ladies and gentlemen, tickets available now on OVWrestling.com for this Saturday night special for the Nightmare Rumble. Starting online at just $10. And if any are available at the door come January the 11th, this Saturday night, they go up to $15. You
Yeah.
should get them online right now. While
That's
you can.
right. We're punishing the procrastinators. Don't wait till the last minute. Get your tickets now.
Okay, we know that Leonis Khan is number 1. Melvin Maximus, Mr. Marvelous, number 2.
Yep.
29, Jay Bradley. Jack's in at the best spot, number 30. The winner here gets to pick their spot. Somewhere between 18 and 29.
Well, 28, right?
I mean, in
Yeah,
theory.
I mean,
in
why
theory.
would you pick 18, though, if you could have 28? What kind of sense does that make?
Strategy matters. You never know.
Unless you have an inside tip.
And here's why I can't tell you. Because you never know what's going to happen in the Rumble. You never know who's going to be there. You never know who's in there at 18. You never know who's going to be left. You never know who's going to come through the curtain.
That's true.
Oh, could be a superstar we've never seen before. Could be a superstar we haven't seen in a very long time.
You never. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Certainly no love lost between Tony Gunn and Drew Hernandez. They squared off several times when the television title was being defended in the gauntlet scenario. And 6 superstars were vying after that same prize.
Many more slaps like we just saw there a minute ago. Oh, look at that. One of these guys may be going into the Rumble with a few less teeth.
And if Tony Gunn can do that Saturday night at the Nightmare Rumble, up, out, and over the top rope, forcing somebody else to the floor, then they're eliminated. That's it.
Did you see how effortless that was for Tony Gunn? Did you see how easy that was? He's going to do that 29 more times.
Gunn went for the 5-arm.
Oh, no!
And I wonder if Tony Gunn is paying attention here, because that could happen at the Rumble as well. You see how effortless? See how quickly that happened?
Are you sure he didn't go through the second rope?
I'm positive he didn't go through the second rope. Over the top rope, both feet hit the floor. That's the way you're eliminated. The one who can stand it all, stand tall at the end of it all, is the new number 1 contender. Did you see Smooth in the locker room?
I saw Smooth in the locker room. Yeah, I did. You know, it's his fault. He really decided who's first and who's 30th just a couple of weeks ago when he interfered in that main event match.
Justin Smooth, our OVW heavyweight champion, the Trinidad Titan, is a mastermind of human chess. He is always moving people like pawns in the position that he wants them to be. Wonder if he made a mistake putting Jackson at number 30.
Yeah, I think he may have. That may very well come back to bite. You said chest. Speaking of chest, look at this.
I said chest.
Yeah, I think you meant chest. But there's some chest being worn out right now with these chops. Oh, no, another one right on cue.
A welt beginning to form on the torso here of the shotgun. Oh. And another hard shot from the Mayan Mauler.
Anything could happen in the Rumble.
Yeah, and again, it's career-changing. It's life-altering. That was the case for Tony Gunn. What could it do for a superstar like Drew Hernandez?
Well, it could catapult him right to the top. You know, there's so many hungry superstars backstage that would just love the opportunity to win the Rumble because, it, like I just said, it shoots you right to the top of the rankings here in OVW.
It started to put Tony Gunn, when he became OVW champion, in the ring with internationally recognized superstars, and he was beating them.
Yes, and the rest of your career.
Sami Callihan. Yep. Callahan's now the Impact Wrestling World Champion.
Absolutely. The rest of your career can start by winning the Rumble. Oh, and it's going to happen for somebody on Saturday night.
Well-placed knee right between the eyes and the shotgun, perhaps sensing victory here.
Unless it's Tony Gunn, because, you know, Tony Gunn's already established around here.
Tony calls himself the best wrestler here, and whether you like him or not, he certainly makes a case for himself inside the squared circle. Referee a little slow to the canvas, and the Mayan Mauler, Drew Hernandez, is out in 2. You know, Tony Gunn has a bullseye on his back ever since he threw away the television championship back in October.
He threw that into the Ohio River, right?
Indeed he did.
Did we ever find that?
And Gunn
it's still floating out there.
Instantly, in an instant, became one of the most hated men in the OVW locker room because people felt like he was tarnishing the legacy, literally throwing away the history of one of the most historic wrestling promotions in the world.
If you go fishing in the Ohio River, you have a better chance of catching the OVWTV title than an actual fish.
Yeah, whoever fishes that out has got they could have quite the eBay surprise on their hands. They could probably make some money off that.
There's species of fish that we didn't even know existed swimming around the Ohio. Look at this.
Shotgun telegraphing here. Measuring his target. Drew Hernandez went to the well one too many times. Hernandez had it scouted up and down with a AA style spine buster, but Hernandez too hurt to follow it up here, Shannon.
That was textbook right there, Gilbert. And I wonder which one of these guys is going to have enough left in the tank to be able to pull out a very important victory here. Look out.
And this is just 10 minutes. What's going to happen in the Rumble? When you've got to go in there and a new enemy, a new superstar, a new challenger emerges every 2 minutes.
One of the good things about the Rumble is if you're in there too long and there's a lot of wrestlers in the ring, sometimes you can find a good hiding spot. And I'm pretty good at that. I did that last year, if you remember.
Drew Hernandez in the three-point stance.
He may be setting up for one more here.
Trying to turn Tony Gunn inside out.
Oh. Sometimes one too many of those can come back to bite you. Just ask Steve Rummage. That's how I won back my radio title.
Listen, calm down.
He's still looking for his 2 front teeth after he hit that cage.
Always about you, isn't it, Shannon the Dude?
I'll try to keep it that way.
No, this is about who's going to get the top 10 tumble spot in the Rumble.
Look at that.
Between 18 and 29, who's it going to be here? It is.
Oh.
Thought that was 3. I thought that was 3.
That was 2 9/10. It doesn't get any closer than that.
I think Tony Gunn thought it was 3 as well. Frustration began to set in on the face of the shotgun, questioning the count.
You got to stay focused here, Gunn. Uh-oh.
This is why I talk about desperation setting
Come on now. What's the ref doing?
Being the ref.
Look out. Referee
Hernandez has
distracted.
got him locked. He connects on this power bomb. He collects on this power bomb, but look at Gunn.
Oh, no.
Gunn. Oh, a precious slip up there.
Kill shot. He got him.
5-arm. And Hernandez is seeing stars. Hernandez is looking at the lights. The leg is hooked, and Tony Gunn gets the prize.
Your winner, Tony Gunn.
How quickly did it happen? The Mayan Mauler had Tony Gunn right where he wanted him. His hand slipped because
Welcome
of a
to
little bit of
the
sweat,
Gunn
and just that quickly, Gunn explodes with the 5.
And just that quickly, you could be looking at the next Nightmare Rumble
winner right there. We are gonna find out. Tony Gunn, two
you're looking at the best there is. Yeah, you're looking at the best there is. Give me all you got, me just cheese.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the East End villain Josh Ashcraft, he is the Hood Ninja, Isaiah!
All roads tonight, ladies and gentlemen, leads the Saturday Night Special, the return of the Saturday Night Special. It's been 4 months since we've done an SNS, Shannon.
That's right, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be incredible. Get your tickets right now. Don't wait till the last minute. Go to OVWrestling.com. Get your tickets. You're not going to miss this event. The Nightmare Rumble.
Earlier tonight, we saw another member of Josh Ashcraft with the Legacy of Brutality get a prime pick in the Nightmare Rumble. Dave Bradley won the number 29 spot. And Isaiah win himself a shot at the Rush Division Championship.
Easton Dillon is on a heater right now. He gets 2 for 2 tonight. We'll find out coming up in just a few short minutes.
The Rush Division
and his opponent,
OVW,
this
ladies and gentlemen.
is
Look at Isaiah.
Dimes!
He doesn't trust anybody.
In the Rush Division, new to OVW, AJ Daniels beat first Rush Division champion. The title of Christmas Chaos in a cage match, the cage ladder match. First title defense of the Saturday Night Special is coming up this Saturday night, January 11th. What a 2019 it was for Dimes.
Oh,
Few people had a better year. Dimes became OVW heavyweight champion. He became television champion. He held both titles at the same time. He won the Nightmare Cup Tag Team Tournament and then used that #1 contendership spot to become the OVW Tag Team Champion. And who did Dimes and Corey Storm happen to beat for the tag titles? The Legacy of Brutality.
Well, come on. I didn't want to say that. I was going to let you finish your own sentence there. But, look, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that happening. But to your point, Dimes did shoot up. We were talking about how quickly you can shoot up the rankings by winning the Rumble. He shot up about as quickly as you could go this past year in 2019.
What I love about the Rush Division is it's filled with young superstars that'll give you an adrenaline rush. Heart-stopping, quick action. Don't blink or you might miss it.
I'll tell you, though, Isaiah, if he wins this match and he takes on Mr. Zero Gravity, Mr. Zero Gravity may have zero chance against Isaiah.
Also filled with a few superstars like Dimes who are not afraid to fly.
Yeah, for better or worse. Sometimes it pays off, a lot of times it doesn't. Look out! Oh! That time it did.
2 boots right to the chest. And Dimes knows the way that Josh Ashcraft worked. Wise young man,
Ashcraft
keeping
has not
eyes
done
in
a
the back
thing.
of his head.
Well, see, Dimes needs to focus on Isaiah here instead of worrying about Josh Ashcraft.
If you're AJ Daniels and you're watching him back, who would you rather face, Dimes or Isaiah?
Oh, I would say Dimes.
Why?
Well, because, as I mentioned before, a lot of times, when you got the legacy of brutality out here, it's not one-on-one, it's sometimes one-on-two.
Or 3 or 4
Exactly.
or 5.
It's a numbers game. It's simple math.
There's something to be said about Dimes. He's a gutsy young competitor. High impact.
It's paid off for him so far.
Slow to the cover here, but the leg is hooked. Isaiah's out in 2.
You're going to have to hook more than a leg. You're going to have to hook 2 legs if you're going to take down Isaiah. Oh!
The Rush Division title, one of 2 title matches scheduled for Saturday night at the Rumble. We now know it will also be Max the Impaler taking on Megan Bain. Meg's last chance at the title. Famouser from Dimes.
How many chances do you need at a title? I think that's about right. If she can't beat Max the Impaler, there's a cover.
Isaiah's in trouble, but he's out in 2.
If Megan can't beat Max the Impaler Saturday, she doesn't deserve any more chances.
That is the stipulation. Max, the women's champion, raised the stakes. And let's be clear, the last time, Meg never used her real, true one-on-one rematch. Max defeated Meg in October. Then at Christmas Chaos, she was in a cage match with a bunch of other women.
Listen to that. Listen to that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Big chops across the chest. Now you're worried about technicalities, Gilbert.
Meg won the cage match and immediately had to go into another cage match for the women's title. So I believe a fair one-on-one, Meg's got what it takes to face the Impaler.
We're going to get that Saturday night. Meanwhile, look at this. Dobbs is on a roll.
Dimes trying to put away the Hood Ninja. He's perched on the second rope on the inside. What's the young superstar, New Albany, Indiana's favorite son got in mind? There's a crossbody block, the cover. And Isaiah sneaks out at 2.5.
Wisely right there. Catching a breather. He needs one right now.
And I tell you why Dimes in 2019 became one of the most popular superstars here in OVW. It is his drive. This kid just doesn't know reverse. It is all forward all the time.
And again, he's focused on Josh Ashcraft. If you beat Josh Ashcraft, you don't get anything. You got to beat Isaiah.
I think he's keeping his eyes on a problem on the outside of the ring.
Well, I hope he's got
you
eyes in the
already
back of
said
his
when
head.
you face the legacy of brutality, you got to face all of them.
But right now, he's got Isaiah down. That was precious time that he was wasting right there on Josh Ashcraft.
How many times has Josh Ashcraft grabbed a foot and tripped somebody up?
I don't know if I've ever seen that happen.
You got glaucoma, my friend. Oh, my gosh. I swear to God, I had no.
What? What just happened?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I know the way. I know the way that Josh Ashcraft works.
Dimes just stumbled right there.
And just that quickly, momentum shifts back in the favor of the legacy of brutality.
You have a way of seeing things.
Well, I've seen the way Josh Ashcraft works over enough years here in OVW that I can predict what he's going to do before he even does it.
I think you've been working too many hours. You're starting to hallucinate. Isaiah in a bad position right now. Uh-oh. What's this?
This is going to end badly for somebody. They call it high risk for a reason. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Oh!
Get the gurney. He might be dead.
Oh, my gosh.
We got to take a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to the Saturday night special to fight for the Rush title? We're going to find out after this.
Unbelievable.
You're back here in Davis Arena, OVW Television on the air live. This, a number one contenders match for the Rush Division title. Dimes taking on Isaiah. The victor here will face AJ Daniels at the Saturday night special. This Saturday night, as you watch this in the Louisville market, 4 days away, January the 11th.
I can tell you this match has not disappointed. If the Rush title match coming up on Saturday is anything like this, we're in for one hell of a show.
You know, and this is Dime's second win. As we went to break, he was the victim of a styles clash here. Cover here. Dimes just a half second away. It's not enough. Bottom line, Dimes was being punished all through the break.
He was,
by Isaiah.
Hey, but he's relentless. We've talked about this.
Yeah, gutsy. It's a gutsy young superstar. Heart the size of Texas, Dimes has.
But again, is he wasting too much time here?
Dimes is telegraphing it now. Could he perhaps be setting up for a change maker? Trying a different way to get into it. But it didn't pay off. The best laid plans did not work out for Dimes or Isaiah. Another near fall. Man, I wish you could feel the electric atmosphere in Davis Arena. The 12th man, the OVW fans, they're really in on this one, dude.
It is absolutely awesome in here. It's electric, and it's going to be even more so coming up Saturday at the Nightmare Rumble.
Tickets available on OVWrestling.com. The tickets that are left.
Yeah, exactly. Get them while you can. You wait till the last minute, you may not be able to get any.
Hey, you talk about precious seconds ticking away. Isaiah maybe wasting a little bit too much time here, Shannon.
Oh, I've seen this before, though.
Slow to rise.
I've seen this before.
The Hood Ninja's on top.
Here he goes. Look out.
Ninja vanish, he calls. But Dimes was playing possum and connects with a change maker into the cover.
Again, he's worried about Ashcraft. He should have gone for the pin.
And this is what Ashcraft does. He's always in the right place, enough to distract but not disqualify. A handful of times, the referee didn't see it, and Isaiah.
Here is your winner and new #1 contender for the Rush Division Championship.
Oh, hell is broken loose out here.
And here comes the rest of the thugs. The legacy of brutality, a group that seeks to maim, that seeks to destroy, that seeks to inflict permanent harm, and that is exactly what they're doing here on Dimes, Shannon.
LOB in the house, baby. Woohoo!
And what a night it's been for LOB. Jay Bradley's 29 in the Rumble. Isaiah's gonna get a shot at the, hold on here. That's a chair, he's gonna break him.
Speaking of shots, he just got one with a steel chair.
Corey Storm, Dimes tag team partner, in to make the save. Storm trying to fight off everything in his path.
Yeah, but it's too late for Dimes.
And this is a simple numbers game. This is a simple numbers game. There's no way that 2 on 4 or 2 or 5 is ever going to work out in the tag team champion's favor.
LOB is the strongest force in OVW, maybe the strongest force in OVW history. Look at this.
They're going to try and ground Storm. They're going to try and ground Storm.
Uh-oh.
Here comes AJ Daniels.
Mr. Zero Gravity is here.
The Rush Division champion.
Well, the numbers game has been equaled out at least a little bit.
Oh, my. 3 on 4 plus a chair. It's all even when it's all said and done.
Well, that's right. The chair is always the great equalizer.
But the damage has been done, and Dimes is down. Isaiah's going to the Nightmare Rumble, the Saturday night special, in just 4 days to square off against AJ Daniels. Zero Gravity versus the Hood Ninja with the Rush title on the line.
Turn that off. Turn that music off. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? The only reason why you're doing this is because you can't beat us fair and square. We have your
tag team championships, and you are mad about it. Well, let me tell you something. Those titles are staying with us till the end of time.
Sounds like sour grapes to me.
And you know what, Zay? I see that you're my new #1 contender. But 0 comes before every one. And you know what? Corey, since you came to fight for your brother, how about we introduce Corey into this match on Saturday night and make it a triple threat match for my Rush Division title.
Raising the stakes for the Rush Division title match of the Saturday Night Special. It's triple threat now. The Ninja, AJ Daniels, and Category 5 himself. One more reason to be here, ladies and gentlemen, for the Saturday Night Special.
Welcome back into Davis Arena, ladies and gentlemen. We are pressing our way toward the Saturday Night Special, Gilbert Corsi versus Shannon the Dude, and the Rumble's beginning to look a little bit more clear. Leonis Khan has the most unenviable position. He's coming in at #1, and Mr. Marvelous right behind him at #2. Can any of these guys, do you think, be the winner of the Rumble? Can they survive it all?
Let me keep it short and sweet for you. No, neither one of those guys are going to go the distance. I can promise you that. Number 29 and 30 are going to be, though, don't we?
We indeed do. Jay Bradley got that number 29 spot earlier tonight. And with the help of Justin Smooth a couple of weeks ago, Jax got number 30. And that may have been a mistake by the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
It very well could have been. And don't forget, Tony Gunn also in the last 10 spots somewhere, wherever he wants to pick, right? It could be 28, it could be 18, 20, 22, wherever he wants to go. It's all up to him. And possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless, ladies and gentlemen. There's so many twists and turns in the Rumble. The scenario changes every 2 minutes. You start with 2, another one comes to the ring every 2 minutes. 30 superstars in the Rumble. The only way to win is to be eliminated by going over the top rope. Both feet hit the floor. And also, ladies and gentlemen, how about raising the stakes for the women's title bets? Max versus Meg. And if Meg doesn't win, her last shot at the women's title.
It should be her last shot. You know why? Because she has had so many shots and she has failed to succeed. And you know what? This is going to be the very last chance this Saturday at the Rumble.
And triple threat for the Rush Division title, the Hood Ninja Isaiah, Corey Storm, all chasing after AJ Daniels.
And now it's going to be triple threat. I can't wait for this, man. It's going to be incredible.
It's time for your main event this week, ladies and gentlemen. Win and you're in, lose and you're out. It's all or nothing between Floyd and Cove. Brittany, take it away.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is all or nothing for a spot in the Nightmare Rumble. Introducing first, the Hammer, Randall Floyd.
You used to know him as the real deal. Randall Floyd, 95-5 in collegiate wrestling, was on his way to the last Summer Olympics back in 2016 in Rio, but an ill-timed concussion knocked him out of contention. He broke onto the scene here in OVW, promising to be a champion, and he has lived up to that test. He has not, however, been the heavyweight champion. Could he set his course with the Nightmare Rumble?
He very well could, Gilbert. You know, like you said, he's been plagued with injury, but he is definitely one of the most impressive athletes that
And
we
his
have here
opponent,
in OVW.
Action Ashton Cove.
We talked about the ability of the Rumble to light a fire under a career. Ashton Cove could use that rocket perhaps more than anyone in the locker room. Cove is the kind of superstar who may not get a heavyweight title match if it's not in the Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, for a lot of these guys, this is their biggest opportunity of the year. And what better way to kick off the year than by doing it right here at the Rumble? It's going to be I think this is going to be a lopsided match right here. I mean, look at Randall Floyd. Nightmare Rumble coming up Saturday night. Get your tickets, OVWrestling.com. And look at there, right away. Randall Floyd showing exactly why he is superior. Don't listen to these idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. I'll tell you, we know who number 1 is. We know number 2, number 29 and 30. Tony Gunn's going to be in there somewhere towards the end. But who else will be in the Rumble? That's what we're going to find out Saturday night. As you look at this power here from Randall Floyd. How impressive is he? Of course, a lot of times in the Rumble, we see names from the past return to OVW. We talk about the rich history that OVW has. So many talented stars that have gone on to be some of the biggest names in wrestling today started out here in OVW. We may see some of those guys return. You never know. Look at this. Randall Floyd just enjoying the punishment. Well, what's Dustin Jackson doing out here right now? He shouldn't even be out here right now. Get him to the back. Uh-oh, look out. Justin Smooth in the ring. Justin Smooth knocks out Randall Floyd with the title. And again, Justin Smooth.
Well, you know, this is what Smooth was talking to Ashton Cove about. He's trying to put an ally in the Rumble. The master manipulator, Justin Smooth, just gave Ashton Cove the biggest win of his career.
Your winner, Ashton Cove.
He should have gift wrapped that one for him.
The Hammer's out of the Rumble. The Hammer's out of the Rumble after a hit by Justin Smooth.
Put a bow on it. That was handed to him. I'm still not even sure he knows what happened. I don't even think he knows that he won, Gilbert. Look at this.
Well, when
it's as surprised as we are.
He may have won when it was all or nothing, but what's going to happen at the Nightmare Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday night?
We are going to find out. I cannot wait for it. 30 superstars in the ring. Only one is going to walk away the Nightmare Rumble champion.
The night winner of the Nightmare Rumble and the new number 1 contender. Could it be Ashton Cove? Could it be Jack, seen as in at number 30? Could it be number 29 in Jay Bradley? Could
Leonis Khan survive from beginning to end? Will it be Mr. Marvelous at number 2?
You got a lot of questions, and we're going to get all the answers Saturday night. You got to be here. It's going to be incredible. The Nightmare Rumble, you're not going to want to miss it.
Hey, these guys are pumped. You guys ready for the Nightmare Rumble? We're going to see you on Saturday night. We hope to see each and every one of you at home. Also, the women's title's on the line, Shannon the Dude.
It's going to be incredible. I'll tell you, it's the last chance for Megan against Maxie and Taylor.
And the Rush Division title defended in triple threat. Isaiah, Corey Storm, all chasing after AJ Daniels.
And the stakes have never been high for the Rush title. They are going to be here on Saturday.
We start with 2, and another superstar comes every 2 minutes. Over the top rope, the feet hit the floor to be eliminated. So many twists and turns, you never know who's going to come to the curtain. Could it be a return? Could it be a debut? Could it be a superstar that we haven't seen in years? Hey, could it be one of our alumni on the roster with the big kids
It very
in the
well,
WWE?
Very well could be. Whoever wins, without a doubt, is going to be shot to the top of the OVW rankings.
Anything is possible, ladies and gentlemen, at the Nightmare Rumble. What I know for sure is that event, that night, is life-changing, and there's only one way for you to see it. That's live and in person, right here in Davis Arena. For Shannon the Dude, I'm Gilbert Corsi saying we'll see you Saturday night at the Nightmare Rumble. Good night, everybody.
Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.